Have you ever wanted to translate one of your videos to another language? We'll see how simple it is with an easy tool. For example, I have this video published on my YouTube channel and I wanted to translate it in Russian. And now I want to translate it in Ukrainian, but it works for any language. So what you have to do simply is to, once you have your video ready, go to FlexClip. On FlexClip, we will import our video. So first, we will create a new video, select the same ratio as your original video. For example, in our case, it's a 16:9, so the standard YouTube format video. Then import your media. So you can, of course, select it on your computer, but in our case, it's already imported. So if we go to media, my cloud, here I will have, if I go down, up, I will be able to find my video. Here's my video. All I have to do is to add it as a scene. Now that I have added my video as a scene, I will play it for you so you see that it is in English. Okay, so maybe you heard it's in English. Now, all I have to do is to go to the tools and use here the AI translator. The AI translator will translate the video in another language. So we have several options. We can translate project text if we have subtitles and text. We can translate audio to text. We just want to identify the audio and translate it into text. Or we can translate audio to audio. So it will recognize the audio in our video and translate it to the target language of our choice. So let's do it. Let's translate our video. So our video is in English, but of course, you can choose which language your video is using, you originally. So you have plenty of languages to detect. Here we go, quick look. You have everything from Afrikaans, Chinese, English, French, Polish, Spanish, lot of different Spanish versions, and more to Zulu. So you have a lot of choices. And the target language, in which language the video will be translated. In our case, for example, let's say we want to translate it to Ukrainian, a language we don't speak at all. It's very simple. You can then select the voice. So depending on the language, you have different possibilities to choose a target voice, and the voice style. You also have different possibilities, but it depends on the target language you've selected. You can also set up a speed and a pitch in case you want to change it, because some languages necessitate more words than others. So to say basically the same text that has been translated, you will need to go faster or not. And you can choose the content you want, if you want to everything or just scene, just audio. You can select if you want to show subtitles. So actually we will do it because by default it's then very simple to debug. Even if you don't understand what is being said, you will have a visual representation of what's being said. And then use the simply click on the translate button and wait for the magic to happen. So as we will see in this example, it's actually pretty fast. Our video is 5 minutes and 43 seconds, as you can see here. And now that it started translating, let's see how long it takes for the translation of the full video, 5 minutes 43 seconds, to another language that we do not know, Ukrainian in our case. So it is slowly translating. Actually, the translation option is pretty fast. And last time we used it, it was only a few minutes long. So let's see how fast it is. Again, you have various tools with FlexClip. Link is in the description of this video. I personally use this tool for a lot of functionalities, and especially now with the addition of AI tools, it's even more powerful. And to work on videos, if you have a YouTube channel, or if you use videos on your website or wherever, there's a lot of useful tools and AI tools to play with your video, to edit your videos, to improve them, as we see now, to translate them, to extract subtitles, scripts, and much more, and also to do some montage with the help of the visual timeline. You can add your scenes, add the transitions, as we are seeing now, add audio, add translations, add subtitles that will also be added to our videos because we selected to show the subtitles. And what we will see once the audio will have been added is that we actually have to edit a little the audio that has been generated, the translated audio, because it will not really actually match our own audio. So what it will basically do, it will take sentences by sentences as the AI recognize a sentence. So once you take a break in a phrase as you are speaking, for example, now it's one sentence, second, third sentence. And even if in my mind it was only one sentence, for the AI it will be various sentences and it will create short clips of audio for each individual section of audio it identifies. And as these audio sections are not the same pace in another language, they will somehow overlap with each other. And this is some edition that we'll have to do. So hopefully it will not take 5 minutes 43 seconds to translate our whole video. Let's see now if it will be working. Takes a little time, and eventually we'll have to cut this video. In any case, once your video is translated, you can then play with it, and maybe we can have a look at the translated video. So here's a translated video. So this is the video I showed you before that has been translated in Russian. It is still processing, and as you can see, this is the video, the full video length at 5 minutes 43 seconds. And under it are bits of audio that has been generated by artificial intelligence. So I have already worked on them, moved them all one by one. As you can see, for each bit of audio, you can see visually where there is something, there actually something really being spoken and where there is a break that hasn't exactly been identified by AI. Here we go. Now it's ready. And here you can see we have subtitles added and we have all our audio sequences here being put right under the corresponding subtitle. So if we just go to the beginning and play it so you can hear, let's listen to our video in Ukrainian. Here we will see probably an issue. So we heard here that actually some audio is overlapping, and now this is kind of the hard bit of this editing is up. We have to wait a little that it loads all the audio and shows like here it did show us in Russian um, inside each sequence how high is the audio, and where there is no audio we can move the audios around to overlap. So for example, this audio here could start before the end of the previous audio. So now it is probably loading. So our project is set. Yes, it is slowly loading everything. It takes a lot of resources. We can see that it starts appearing. So depending on your computer power, it might take more or less time. Here everything is slowly appearing. So there's a lot of audio bits, audio sequences. So maybe here it's coming. Let's close the other one in Russian. That was just to show you. And here, let's wait. Here, now we can see slowly what interests us to appear. So here you can see that this audio starts at the right time when this audio stops. and we have a lot of audio overlapping, so we have to move this around. So here, for example, let's check what they say. So this one can be moved here, right after the last audio of the previous audio, and this one here can start here when the previous audio has nothing. And so we have to do this for every bit of audio from the beginning to the end of our video. So this is a little bit of editing that you still have to do. AI can do a lot, but cannot do everything for you. Anyway, it's fast and visually you can actually decide on how to move the audio. Now that I move them, let's just quickly play and see how it looks like. No overlap. And here, again, no overlap. So it was very simple to move the bits, and we have to do it up to the end of the video. I will not do it right now. But once this is done, if you don't want to leave the subtitles because you are not interested, you can simply here go to subtitles tabs or select one subtitle. It will automatically open the subtitles tab and click on delete all subtitles. It will directly delete all subtitles from the timeline and on the video. And once you are done, you can export your video, translate it to another language, eventually with subtitles included in the video frame, simply, easily, with FlexClip. Link is in the description. Good luck with your video translation.